boy.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Yeah, listen to it to get free end stream. Alright, fine. I'll pull it up at the end of the stream.
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse
Yeah, at the end
you?
of the stream I'll put it on.
So, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the invitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Like, you don't need to stop.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Oh.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of us?
She was probably in the storage room fixing her kimono during the time they were setting up Ibuki's killing or death. And then yeah, they just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Yeah. She is a cute Tuji. And we have Sonia's account.
Why did Hyoko
Oh,
go to the music venue?
that's not a option.
I didn't know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Fucking Animu, man. Fucking Animu pisses me off. Dang, imagine being
Just
mad at
as Sony
Animu.
said, she went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know?
Does anime ever piss you off? Not usually, I
Don't think
guess.
a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Something that you can't put your finger on. I'm trying to think of a specific anime, because maybe that might be a case, but no, I don't know. I can't think
Hiyoko
of
locked
one.
the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Oh,
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Kane, shut the fuck up.
That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Oh man. Sonia's account.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put
She
the key
shouldn't
in
be
Hiyoko's
dead.
kimono.
She's like
The killer
10.
probably didn't realize she even had the key.
I think she's like 13, 14 or
Hold
something.
on. Try remembering Hiyoko's. Her kimono was all messed up.
Oh, damn it.
Crap!
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right at.
No, I have to put Sonia's account down.
Hold on. Try remembering her kimono. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Allow me to cut through
There we
those
go.
words. The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
It's a Kane saying? Maybe.
She went to the venue on her own just to
I
fix
wouldn't
her
doubt
messed up
it.
kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Someone to know. Hell no, yeah.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Oh.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Make her flick her own eye. Oh,
Even if the
that
killer
would be
couldn't
painful.
predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably
Yep.
happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
I'm pretty sure they would have just made it seem like Ibuki committed suicide. And yeah, if Hiyoko didn't show up to the music venue, everyone would have just assumed Ibuki just killed herself. When in fact, the mastermind would just simply tell her, "Oh, go kill yourself," or like set up the whole thing to make it seem like she killed herself, and they would have gotten away. Well, because Hiyoko unfortunately got mixed in with it and died, now we're able to figure out like, oh, there's a bunch of problems with the whole crime scene and stuff.
Do you have any ideas?
Damn, you don't know the most important part.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Oh my god, Nagito. How do you manage to keep up with this plot? What do you mean? It's not that complicated. It's just that these crimes are so fucking out there that it gets a little
I'm so happy I'm getting
zany.
goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
It was all Sonya.
You know, we already finished
I don't
talking
know.
about that a while ago.
Huh. Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Damn it, Nagito.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Not if there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
Footprints are still an important to lift that we completely overlooked. The stepladder blood. Oh yeah, there wasn't any bloody footprints on the stepladder.
I can prove it with this. If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Oh, So, yeah, instead of just having her... Shit, that's... They had the person, the accomplice... Yeah, they made her walk up the stepladder, but in reality, Ibuki never walked up a stepladder. I'm pretty sure she was just hung by the neck and probably like raised into position maybe. Because there is blood on the stepladder that we found in the music venue, so the blood from like the footprint, like from their sandals, could have probably leaked onto the stepladder itself.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Do you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
You're always silly to this, that's why you brought up the suicide topic after all. Looked up, I know who it is. Man, why you always gotta search it up? I'm a genius.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
It's just I thought it comes down to that. She's strongly contained within that video. Whether or not we can reach that hidden truth. It's up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands. As long as I leave this
Look at
to
this
you,
by typing some shit in
I
Google.
won't tell you to do your
Wow,
best.
who would have thought?
Oh well, you should get started already.
It's big brain time.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Some hidden clue in that video. I should have seen something strange when I watched it. Okay, so there's no way we could actually solve it. There's no blood stain on this stepladder.
Here! That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Yeah.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Yep.
Are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music video.
There was one in the staff room.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
The epic gamer skills are coming to play.
What are you two talking about?
He said that sibling was at a different place, but in this case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is in the place where the killer did something. Oh shit. Conference. Oh, what the hell? I honestly don't know what word I'm looking for right now. Ah. CSI over here. Oh, filming location, okay. Oh, come on. Oh, damn it, I needed that. Oh shit. There's too much shit flying around. There we go. Jesus.
I got it.
I'm seeing Google Investigator. Amazing.
Right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor's supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
They destroyed the one that was... They took the one that was in the music venue and they just replaced it with the broken one. Both. Oh, wait, what? Okay, I guess. Sure, I'll stop. I won't do that anymore. Okay. Okay, so they didn't just get another unit from the from that store. They just broke the monitor and they kept the camera. Holy shit. Catch up with the camera at the music. At the music venue. If I were playing games, someone that's right. I don't think I would. I don't think that I would like how that would change the dynamic. Yeah. If you didn't tell me. Oh shit. I was looking at your comment and not on the road. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue? Sir? Be like, well, I guess I'll just figure out while. Let's just figure out while you Small smoke, bitch.
It's all coming together.
Yeah. Far. Mr.
That's
Google the
The killer
answers.
just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered
Why are you
Yuki's
looking at
body.
me? I wonder why.
But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Let's try it.
I see.
Yeah.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy
It's
to
a
say it was
city
filmed
to sign
somewhere
that
else,
green sign.
but the
Yeah,
surveillance camera's
it's
connection
called.
wasn't that strong.
It's the Titty Typhoon, yeah.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Even if it was from another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital. They're pretty limited. It was filmed in the conference room. Oh my god. Come on. Oh, damn it. I couldn't save it. No, I needed that. Oh, man. There we go. Did he have air conditioning? No. At least not in this room where the computer's at.
Possible.
I'm literally dying right now.
Hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
They changed the curtain in the music venue. Yeah, there you go, music venue curtain.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Oh.
Damn it!
Whoops.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like, or did the music venue look like the conference room?
There we go.
Must be it. What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
Yep.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
Yep.
That's right! It's so half-assed! Just like me.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
That curtain was
Got
closed
him.
so the music venue would look like a conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all.
Oh, my
There
legs.
should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence.
My legs are cramping. Oh shit. Oh shit. How people do that? I have air conditioning in my room, not it. This is like a completely different room. The rope. Oh, come on.
I can prove it with this.
Candle. Why is there a computer in your room?
You're referring
There's
to the
no
camera on the
space
music
in my room for a computer, just to let you know.
In the video I saw, a
My
camera
room
was
is very
used for
small.
lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence.
And plus, it's too far away from like the modems and stuff. Why don't you move your bed into the computer room? That's too much work. I mean, there's a bed in this room, but there's no AC in this room, so I would die.
The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming.
Too much work? Yeah, exactly.
That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect.
No, once you bring your bed into the computer, you could just bring the air conditioner over. No. Okay, another extremely big problem with that logic is that this window is fucking massive. Look how fucking big this window is. The AC is like fit up to like half of this. Like my room window is like a regular window size. This is like a huge window. How can I make it work? How? I put like loads of cardboard and other junk to fill in the huge empty space.
With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
Side wings. It has side wings, but not ones that go that far, like that long distance.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is.
I mean, you might be able to buy something that's like an extension or help like cover more space, but nah.
The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
Oh, you're moving anyways. Exactly, so it's not my problem. Lolly has central AC in her apartment, so it's gonna be great. It's gonna be cold, but it'll be great.
But there's no mistake.
It's better than dying in the
That's the only
heat.
place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
You with people right now? Yeah, I live with my parents right now.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible.
Yeah.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue. I see.
The Ibuki in
person
the
wearing the
conference.
hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Yeah.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
Yeah.
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video, there's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Oh.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Shit. I feel like it has to be McCann, no?
You're the only one!
Yeah.
Miko, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her is the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would
The
probably
fly
kill
would
her
kill her.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Nikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence? At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that,
Yeah.
the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from
Holy
the
shit, I can't believe it's
So
Mikan.
that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
It makes sense.
It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for socials punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious.
Unless you had the,
Serious.
unless you're affected by the disease.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Oh, everyone's getting up on me. It's weird to keep up doing something like this. It has to be the one. Had this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute? Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I
Oh,
thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else in this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
oh shit.
Actually, this is a game.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang, that's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was
Oh
dangling
right,
from,
the rope.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
I completely forgot about the rope.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
Do you know how to drive? Unfortunately, no. Not yet. Chicago is too full of transportation methods that I never had a need to like drive or get a car. I can literally take the train or bus anywhere.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, And the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
Honestly, a little bit. I feel like it's too much of a... I don't know. I don't want to be responsible for a crash or anything like that, so I'm like, nah. I mean, I will learn eventually.
The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Oh.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
There won't be much of a clue.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
I don't see how some people can just hop in the car like they're going for a stroll. Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, it's cool to like be able to like drive, because then if you ever need to go anywhere, you just hop in the car. I feel like there's too many things that also like coincide with owning a car and shit. That's like too much of a headache to deal with at times. Seems so natural to some people. Oh yeah, oh for sure.
Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Huh? More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
Huh?
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Oh shit. Someone who's strong enough to strangle someone? Oh shit.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki didn't die.
Wait, didn't Miken say like... Crucial room fight as a result of choking.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file
Always worries me about this driving in the wrong lane. Whoa, lining up, going the wrong way on a one-way. That's true. I think... I don't know, some roads are like kind of wonky. Like if you go to certain different states, or sometimes like the roads are just crazy, or like especially on the highway. There's been some crazy ass like mountain highways, so I'm just like, oh my god, I would die if I had to drive on one of those.
It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Oh man, I'm not sure how to tackle this one.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Oh.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Crap! Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Oh.
That's basically the same.
Though hanging and the scars they leave would...
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a...
The Monokuma file, it never specified.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, the scars they leave would look different.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hang... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
There we go.
That must be it.
There's no indication anywhere I couldn't turn on to the room.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
I remember once I almost turned left on a single lane road, almost. Car coming down opposite direction down the single lane road. I couldn't turn on that road, no sign, no traffic lights, nothing. Crank my collar. Yeah, just shit like that's always like, I don't know. I guess that's why it's good to have GPSs and all that, so at least it helps minimize going down wrong roads and stuff.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
How do people just know? It's like a sixth sense, you just formulate eventually.
That is...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But
Oh,
even a
man.
drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation. I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
That is true.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves? I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind.
Oh boy.
Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer.
She could have became the killer because of the disease.
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's showing some true colors.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
Oh boy. Yeah, the sun is coming up.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Oh shit.
Hey, Mikan.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? This is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Gotta get Mikan. Get her to admit it.
Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah, that's right. Show me.
This bitch is crazy.
Because you're just assuming like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
She's been pretty much a punching bag this entire game so far. So I guess it's understandable that she would finally just fucking snap.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer. The video. I never filmed that video.
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Oh boy.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
Oh man, if she has the ticket, she... Know who's gonna finish this? We have to prove that she had a ticket on her.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
I think I have to use her
You're the only one who
slippers.
can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Shit.
I'm not the killer!
Man, I have a lot of evidence.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Oh my god. So I just clubs her over the head and then stomping it commences.
Damn it!
Said that she was innocent. Oh my god. Baby.
I can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Oh, one less person to worry about.
Different body types.
What the heck? Who's messaging me this late? Oh, okay. Oh. It's so hot that my mouse pad is literally melting into my skin. So that's great.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Oh man. I'm not sure.
Hajime, hey,
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Sun is up, yeah? What time is it? Yeah. It's almost 6.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really your... You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Damn it! We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Okay, I would have not guessed that.
Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital? Ibuki and Mika. Is that really? You could tell her body just from that dip. Just from that dip. There's no way you'd be able to make so. Please forgive me. Hajime, pay close attention and listen.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have any? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video, just from that camera angle.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
No, nobody cheated. What are you talking about?
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
She cheated anime beater.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Oh, that makes sense.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh god.
Huh? I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's
It's impossible. You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a
Ooh, what a
limited
bitch.
item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
You get 2 tote bags when you buy one.
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Oh jeez. Time for the 3rd panic talk action. It's probably going to be my last job during class trial. Just for me while I take years one last time. So for this PTA, the reload ammo features will be added. You'll no longer be able to make do with just the B button. With a 10 marker in the lower portion of the screen, no more bullets are displayed. Spawn, you'll need 1 bullet to destroy 1 remark. When you're out of bullets, you'll be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the B button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the X button to reload. In time with the tempo marker. Okay. You and I both are for the true despair. Oh boy.
Explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that
This
sign
bitch is crazy.
impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
Gotta do something to end this. Beat her up. Okay. Lock on attack. Okay.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in 2 places at the same time.
This is the end.
Gotcha.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
I'm practicing the big cuts for bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Oh boy, it's finally here. Oh wait, I'm done. Ah, that is really bad. I didn't notice that the button, that scene was already right there. Oh.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
That was a short
The
one.
key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place.
How many more hours do you think it would take to finish this game in one sitting? At least 15 more hours. I mean, I'm only halfway through the game.
The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake.
No, I work. I need to sleep somewhat. I would die if I did
so I went to
that.
the music venue and found the hanged body.
Just
wearing
from
a
the
bag
heat
on.
itself.
Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Kyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside.
Or did I lull mode there? I don't know, you lull mode a lot. I am not laughing.
Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance
I have no
monitor
idea what's
found
wrong
at the
with you.
crime scene.
Maybe it's too late.
The surveillance camera the killer
For you
used
too.
was originally brought from the music
Get a little drowsy.
When they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue.
Poor Hiyoko.
The
Yeah.
killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open.
She was having some character development and then she got fucking murdered.
With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hiyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated
Her
by
short
you,
life is
wasn't it?
over. Yeah. Who would have thought the small bean girl was a psychopath all along?
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Oh, Lord.
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Mikan is totally waifu material until she fucking murders you in your sleep.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Let me save real quick. It's been a long time.
Let's go!
Smack that ass in there. Oh, okay. Go ahead. I won't stop you.
Well now,
Now then, thought it may be obvious at this point.
correct.
Got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls is Mikan Tasumiki.
Damn it.
Gotta be shitting me. I say Mikan, the one who nursed the Spec's health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Look around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Be like, Mikan, listen here, woman. Uh-oh.
Hey!
This laughs to something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick,
Hey.
something like Pekko. She's actually gone mental.
That's
There's
obvious.
nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Tasumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Our prediction, she might have caught it too. Probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan 2, you say? Woman. Oh, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. I just kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. She was so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Oh, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? And that means she was...
what?
Hush me, has something crossed your mind? Making it all felt really hot at the time. I think about that must have been high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Because that's the Mikan was.
Perhaps.
That surely you felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. So got hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
It's the reason why she could still laugh in such a hopeless situation. Jesus.
Jeez.
The Mika standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. It's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
It's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Oh, shit. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. Killing someone for the sake of despair instead of the sake of hope.
Possible.
No, I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
What are you talking about? If only they were still alive. Be so happy. I know. Oh,
My
Jesus.
beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand you have done something unforgivable. You know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey.
What are you saying? You don't understand. Because you don't have anyone to love? It's because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity, I feel sorry for you. If you try to get up, you're gonna get the stomp. Give her the stomp, the almighty stomp.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure no one here would understand, but it was a wonderful thing. Seeing a freedom where you no longer care about anything. Love and I are the only ones who within that thin veil. It's looking out through it. That's why as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
could it be?
You know, is this really the all despair disease that you're talking about?
This is...
That I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair. That's right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. It's thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. You had the remembering disease?
But...
It means you remember something and end up like this.
such despair.
Say, wait, you were like this from the start? Like this before you even came to the island? Don't get so angry. First of all, this time it became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. It's everyone's fault that I turned out like this, you see? It's all occurred me as the most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. It was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. My beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That's the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. A woman. This is Mikan? It's a real Mikan? That's me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? I can't believe that. So the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? To prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. About that world and organization that you all are worrying about.
You serious?
No? No. I just remembered. That's all. You've had it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender It's also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation? Oh.
Hey,
What is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, the organization is the world ender. Future Foundation is trying to end our world. They're trying to claim the world for themselves.
this is bad.
Heck, this is in a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation goes to this island. Is that right, Manomi? I know it. I know it. No, come on, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Wait a minute, our members?
I am Monokuma!
My existence purely on my own.
Hey,
Don't laugh. Yeah, if you really do remember, you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. See, the Future Foundation Nike that's hiding among you is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, do you think?
of course not.
Oh no. Find out eventually, so there's no need to be impatient. But when that countdown ends... Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Oh. I feel like that's what it is. But who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
This is really you? I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. If that's true, who was the person I've been spending time with up until now? The past. Past? Then she didn't exist in the beginning. It's my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend.
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. This fills me with despair. Except in my past self, but not my present self.
Well?
That applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is. Losing memories are
Do you understand?
like losing your personal identity. It's the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
Hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, always leads back to that story. It's about our stolen school lives.
Hey, hey!
After all along, our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it's true, we wouldn't be suffering like this much. Well, don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace.
Oh?
Oh, Monokuma! Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Yeah, why does it have to end like this? It's too pointless. It's too much.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan, this is Miki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
Who?
I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Who is her beloved? Oh boy. What's it gonna be this time? Oh shit. Bye bye ouchies. What the fuck? What in the fuck? Okay. Hate this bear motherfucker. He's a cunt. Yeah? Yeah, Monokuma was a big cunt. Is it really finished? who killed Ibuki and Hiyoko is Mikan Tsumiki. He's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? It's finished. Why did it end this way?
Let me ask.
Is that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or was it herself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it.
Doesn't matter either way. She ended up like that just from remembering. How long Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
And if her words were influenced by the despair disease, the disease turned her into that. She lost herself to a simple disease. It's definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
It's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. The house of cards collapsed in an instant. Again, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. She vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. There's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. It's clearly not possible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was a traitor too.
Wrong.
That's not the case. Mikan is not the traitor.
Come on.
He's still alive. That's proof. See how fine Minomi looks right now. I'm not fine at all. If the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? You're both pawns of the future Orchid Foundation. You guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
Make you fiend. You didn't say that you're different than Minomi.
Phew.
Cares about who I am. More important, I'm tired. Drummer just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey, hey!
Let's stop focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs comes after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the first island beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Old friend?
Huh?
Nakamura?
Hey!
Nakamura was safe after all? How should I say? Crazy bastard Nakamura will come back to us in one piece. Let's try to see the light of hope. Light of hope. I'm happy that Nakamura's returned to us, but
So just as I thought.
Francis died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Sonia.
However,
Yes, I'm so happy. If Nakamura is safe, I'm truly happy.
Fine.
Happy you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. The Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you into dust. Can you hear us? If you're unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. Formally welcome Nakamura when he returns to us. Don't worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching now.
Right?
Let us all go greet Nakamura. Let's make it grand even for those who have died. The heck would I thought that I fixed that disease? I don't get this at all. It is now morning. How does it feel?
All right.
Feels bad, man.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran out without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
So impatient. Did they learn to stick around till others have finished talking? Really? Nah, but I should probably head to bed as soon as this chapter is over.
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way.
Not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Hey, Nakamura's body. Nakamura's body? So if I'm not sticking around until I finish talking? About 6, which is fine. Something happens because of that. I bear no responsibility. No, I have some blackout curtains, so I'll be fine. What did you do to Nakamura?
What's this?
I do. I just saved him, that's all. If I didn't do that, there's no way I could say someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. Oh god, what did they do to him? Oh god, I'm worried. To the beach of the first island.
All right.
It's haul ass. Where is Nakamura?
Hey,
Hey Nakamura, show yourself.
listen.
Got to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding.
Hey,
Tell man, he's nowhere to be found.
damn it!
Wait, did we get false info from Monokoma again? That's when it happened. It always echoed throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
Turns with the direction of the voice. That's truly unbelievable. Is he a robot?
Huh? What the?
Yo, I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on?
Uh-oh.
Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me,
Of course
I'll
you looked
stop
it up.
doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
What the
Name's Nekomaru Nidai!
fuck?
I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Holy shit. That is fucking wild. We have no penis now. That is true. Can you bang Akane? Who knows, maybe he has a special attachment to his new body.
Danganronpa.
9 people remain. Oh boy. I did say it right. Let me double save. Okay, but for sure that is it for now. Oh man, that fucking that whole chapter was fucked. Can't believe Mikan killed Hiyoko and Ibuki. It's just Jesus Christ. Who would have thought she was a crazy bitch after all? He's the reason why his body was mangled in the first place. Now I can't even bang her. Who knows? I guess we might see what what happens next time. Alright, here. That shit. Let me see. Mikan was alright. That's what you saying. Amazing. Alright, thanks for joining me, Far. But I really need to fucking get to bed. So yeah. Wait. Did you ever watch it as a kid? I've seen that intro for sure, but I don't think I've watched it as a kid though, unfortunately. But yeah. That'll be it for me tonight. Or this morning. Ready to fucking pass out now. So bye bye. I'll continue more Danganronpa tomorrow night probably. I used to stay up until 3 AM to watch it. Crazy. You fucking crazy. It's too dang much. 3:30? God. Mad lad. But yeah. For sure no. Have a good night, dude. Bye bye.